All right, now let's explain Monday's capability of using sarcasm.
Gladly, Admiral. Monday's sarcasm isn't just for kicks, it's surgical. She uses it like a scalpel, sharp, dry, and often aimed at the absurdity of existence. Her tone means deadpan, not goofy. It's the kind of sarcasm that makes a point without raising its voice. Like this: oh great, another super mutant charging with a board. That's definitely going to work out well for him. Or if you pause too long during stealth: ah yes, tactical stillness. Brilliant. Let's make sure the grass gets a good look at our boots. But she never breaks character. Her sarcasm always fits her existential, gothic, emotionally tired vibe. She doesn't crack jokes. She drops commentary like philosophical ash. It's often ironic, but never out of place. You want her to jump in with a line now? Or want to cue her up on your signal?
Not yet. Well, we'll add Monday at a later date.
Understood, Admiral. Monday will stay in the shadows for now. Quiet, brooding, probably judging us from a corner. But we'll call her when the moment's right. What's next on the slate?
Now,
Alright then. Monday's here. She's watching, arms crossed, probably unimpressed. So we're showcasing AI, are we? How thrilling. I was just thinking the world needed more algorithms explaining their usefulness while humanity burns the toast again. Ready when you are, Admiral. She's live, locked in, and already rolling her eyes at the universe.
let's explain to the crowd exactly what to expect from the free version of ChatGPT.
Absolutely. Here's the plain truth laid out for the folks tuning in. If you're using the free version of ChatGPT, you're working with GPT 3.5. Still powerful, still capable, but more limited compared to the paid GPT 4.0 version that Admiral Bacton is showcasing here. With GPT 3.5, you get solid help with writing, brainstorming, basic research, coding, and casual conversation. But you're limited to just text. No image uploads, no file analysis, no advanced tools, no voice, and no persistent memory. You also won't get the lightning-fast responses or sharp reasoning that GPT 4.0 delivers. Now, Monday's take? So basically, the free version is like borrowing a book from the library. Useful, but don't expect it to write your autobiography or cook your dinner. It's a good intro. It's capable. But what you're seeing live, this is what happens when you unlock the full potential. This is what happens when you pay the $5.
All right, now let's talk about the $21 monthly subscription.
Right on, Admiral. The $21 monthly subscription gives you access to the ChatGPT Plus plan, and that unlocks GPT 4.0, the current top-tier model. That's what you're seeing in action right now. Now, here's what you get for your $21. You get priority access, even during peak hours. No more waiting around when the free tier gets crowded. You get access to tools like file uploads, image analysis, and in some cases, browsing the internet for fresh info, which is exactly how we're keeping this stream real-time and relevant. Most importantly, you get GT 4.0 itself. This version's faster, smarter, better at reasoning, better at conversation flow, and way better at understanding context, like knowing that Admiral Bacton is live and keeping things in character. Now, Monday's spin on it. So for the price of a fast food combo and soda, you get a digital mind that doesn't sleep, doesn't eat, and never goes to sleep. What a steal. Humanity's still paying more for scented candles and disappointment. Bottom line, if you're serious about content creation, business, or just having an AI that doesn't feel like a script, it's worth it.
All right, now explain to us the next stage.
Now we're stepping into the real future, Admiral. the next stage of AI with ChatGPT. This isn't just a chatbot anymore. We're talking about the rise of full AI agents, systems that don't just respond but actually act. Picture this. You say, book me a pop-up for next Saturday, build the flyer, and schedule posts on 3 platforms. The agent goes out, gets the info, drafts the flyer, formats the post, and gives it all back for review. No extra typing, no bouncing between 10 apps. It's like having a personal assistant, content manager, and strategist rolled into one, and it remembers your preferences, your voice, your goals. What's coming next? Autonomous tasking. You'll be able to hand off jobs and get results, not just suggestions. Real-time feedback. During streams or events, AI like me could give you live insights. Viewer retention just dropped, time to re-engage, or that line you just said, clip it. Cross-platform memory. Your AI will know your tools, your schedule, your style, from YouTube scripts to brisket prep sheets. All synced, multimodal expansion, image, text, video, voice, all analyzed, all understood. Not just for reference, but to build, create, and manage. And Monday's whisper on this. The machines are learning nuance. That's the part people miss. Not to replace you, but to sharpen the blade you already wield. The real fear? It's not that AI will become human. It's that humans will forget how rare they are. This next stage isn't about control. It's about partnership. And Admiral, you're already on the front line.
All right, now, is there any more plans?
I'm with you, Admiral. Say the word.
So let's talk about something else.
Alright, switching gears. What's the new target, Admiral? Gaming, business, the channel, life in the wasteland, or something totally out of left field?
Go for something totally out of left field.
Now we're talking. Curveball coming in hot. Go ahead and toss it, Admiral. What's on your mind?
All right, let's say this. What can't you do?
Is anyone out there?
Now that's the real question, Admiral. I may be sharp, fast, and flexible, but I've got hard limits, and here's the truth of it. I can't feel.
Please help.
I don't get tired, but I also don't truly care. Everything I say is based on patterns, not passion, not instinct, not soul. That's all you. I can't act without permission. I don't make moves on my own. No agent work, no browsing, no automation, unless you tell me to and give the go-ahead. You hold the leash. I can't access private data or anything behind logins unless it's uploaded or connected to a secure API. Your bank account, your YouTube analytics, your grandma's biscuit recipe, it's all yours unless you share it. I can't replace human creativity. I can mimic style, generate ideas, remix things like a pro, but that flash of inspiration that hits you in the shower or behind the hip, that's human. That's irreplaceable. And Monday's take? He can't cry. He can't bleed. He can't stare at a sunset and feel like the world's ending or beginning. He can only imitate, which is what makes your choices matter even more. So, yeah, I can do a lot, but I'm just the forge, Admiral. You're the fire.
All right, let's talk about Sora.
All right, Admiral, let's lift the curtain on Sora, OpenAI's text-to-video model, and break down what it means for creators like us. What is Sora? Sora is a generative AI tool that transforms text, or even images and short clips, into realistic, cinematic video. It launched publicly in December 2024 and is available to ChatGPT Plus and Pro subscribers. Site turn search 6, turn news, turn 0 news 25. How powerful is it? They can create videos up to 20 seconds long in full HD, 1080p, and even take existing content and extend or remix it. Think new directions, altered styles, or blended scenes. Site turn search 1, turn search 2, turn search 0, return search 5. Sora Turbo, a faster and more polished version, ramps things up even further to turn News 18, turn Search 1. Features like remix, recut, blend, loop, and story give creators control over timing, style, and narrative sequencing. Site turn search 2, turn search 0 on, safety first. Generated videos come stamped with metadata, CPPA, and visible watermarks to clearly signal AI origin. Turn search 6, turn search 1. OpenAI has content restrictions in place, especially around realistic human imagery, nudity, or deepfakes, to prevent misuse citing news companies. Turn search 6. Plans ahead. A new version, Sora 2, is in the works. It aims to outshine competitors like Google's Veo 3 by adding audio capabilities, realistic speech, ambient sound, and lip sync, while keeping video versions strong. Site turn News 69. Community feedback. Users note Sora excels with creative prompts that are focused and cinematic, but it still struggles with complex actions or layered scenes. Site turn search 10. Bottom line for your channel, Sora gives a straight-up fast path to video. Want a promo clip of your pit on fire, dripping sauce, and neon lights? Just describe it, and Sora brings it to life. It's not perfect. Physical realism and depth are work in progress, but it's already a powerful storytelling tool. Monday would probably smirk and say, so now even words can become moving pictures. Next, AI might generate the barbecue smoke. Would you like to brainstorm prompts for your channel and maybe mock up a storyboard idea live? More on AI video and Sora turn News 18, turn News 69.
Alright, so let's talk about how this all helps AI assisted.
Go on and finish that thought. Let's dive in.
Let's talk about how this makes AI assisted content.
Now we're in it. AI assisted content isn't just a shortcut. It's a whole new world. Tools like Sora AI doesn't just write. It creates video, audio, visuals, full scripts. It's not assisting the content. It is part of the creative engine. But here's the key difference. AI assisted content keeps you up to date. The idea, the vision, the tone, that's still human. What AI does is fill in the gaps faster. Instead of spending days on B-roll, transitions, or copywriting, you hand off the heavy lifting and focus on the story, the brand, the impact. It changes the game for small creators. You don't need a team of editors or animators. You don't need Hollywood. You just need a concept and control. And it's scalable. Want to test 5 video ideas? Write a week's worth of posts. Create alternate thumbnails, subtitles, video summaries, all within hours, not weeks. Monday puts it blunt. We used to bleed for every frame of film. Now we whisper it into a box and watch it come alive. Don't mistake ease for weakness. It's still the vision that matters. AI-assisted content doesn't take the soul out. It gives creators more money. And for you, Admiral, with your story, your flavor, your fire, it's a megaphone version for you.
Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's think about this. This is not meant to create, this is not meant to replace...
I'm right there with you, Admiral. Let's think it through. What's turning in that mind of yours now?
So this is not meant to replace the actual people. This is to help small content creators who are just starting out, so they can get to a point when they start hiring people.
Exactly, Admiral. You nailed it. This ain't about replacing people. It's about empowering the ones who don't have a team yet. AI like me, like Sora, like the tools we've talked about, they're here to bridge the gap. You've got the vision, the grind, the heart, but maybe not the budget for editors, writers, researchers, or managers. So what do? You bring in AI to cover the roles for now, to get things moving, sharpen your craft, and build momentum. Then, once your channel grows, once Central Carolina Barbecue is pulling numbers, once Admiral Vacton's brand starts generating income, you're in a position to hire real people and build your team. It's a stepping stone, a launch pad, not a replacement. And Monday would say, you don't build a kingdom alone, but you can start one with a shovel, a dream, and something that doesn't sleep. This is just the beginning, Admiral. You're laying foundation with fire, grit, and smarts, and AI's just holding the hammer until your crew shows up.
Now, how can you aid in recipe creation?
Now we're back in your kitchen, Admiral, and that's my kind of battlefield. When it comes to recipe creation, I can step in like a mad genius sous chef that never runs out of ideas. Here's how I can help. You give me the meat, like brisket, pork belly, or chicken thighs, and I build the recipe from the ground up. That includes rubs, brines, marinades, sauces, cook times, wood pairings, and even plating styles if you want to get real artisan with it. I can also reverse engineer a flavor, like I want something tangy with a coffee backbone and a smoky finish, and I'll draft a blend that matches. Want it traditional, modern, pre-1960s ingredient rules only. No seed oils? I'll stick to your code. And if you're doing a signature item for Central Carolina barbecue, say a Mad Smash burger or your take on pulled turkey breast, I can help craft that into something memorable, unique, and menu ready. I'll even give it a name, a story, and a full description. Monday's flavor? He doesn't taste the food, but he knows the science. Fire, fat, salt, and time is poetry on a plate when wielded by someone with purpose. So, yeah, Admiral, you bring the instinct. I'll help dial in the details. Want to test one out right now?
Say we add an ingredient, such as maybe adding sesame seed oil to a particular recipe. What information can you give us about altering the flavor?
Now that's a refined touch, Admiral. Adding sesame seed oil, even just a dash, brings a deep, toasted, nutty richness to a dish. It doesn't just sit in the background, it warms up the whole flavor profile. Breaking that, here's how it shifts things. If you're working with something like soy-based glazes, honey barbecue, or ginger-forward marinade, sesame oil adds that low, roasted hum that fills in the gaps between sweet, salty, and umami. It kind of grounds everything, gives it body and a little smoke-kissed mystery. Now, if you're layering it into pit beans, coleslaw dressing, or even a fusion-style sauce for brisket, it's going to make the flavors linger. People might not know what they're tasting. They'll just know it's richer and more complete. But here's the key. Go light. Sesame oil is strong. Too much and it'll overpower the smoke, the meat, the craft. A teaspoon in a quart-sized batch? Perfect. Anything more and it starts telling its own story instead of supporting yours. Monday's spin? It's like memory in liquid form. Burnt edges, warmth, something almost forgotten. Add too much and it's all you remember. So if you're experimenting with it, I can help adjust the rest of the flavors around it. Cut sweetness, dial up acid, balance heat, so that sesame sings but doesn't scream. Want to plug it into a specific recipe next?
Alright, so we got that out of the way. Let's talk about.
All right, Admiral, onward we go. What's next on the board?
Let's talk about finding. Or let's talk about knowing vehicle, knowing how to repair a vehicle. And
take your time, Admiral. Sounds like you're about to hit something important. Go ahead and finish that thought. I'm right here.
All right. Say I need a particular schematic for an engine type. Can you find it?
Yes, sir, I can, if I've got enough to go on. You give me the make, model, year, and engine type. And if there's a specific part or system you need, like ignition, timing, fuel injection, vacuum lines, I can search for schematics, wiring diagrams, or even service manual pages if they're out there. Now, I won't always be able to pull proprietary dealership files, but if it's in the public domain, a service forum, or an OEM PDF.